Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to walk you through the step-by-step process of applying for a UK tourist visa from Sri Lanka. If you are a Sri Lankan passport holder, you are planning to visit the UK and looking for the tourist visa, whether it's for a holiday, to see your family or friends in the UK, or maybe attend a special event. This guide is made just for you. We will help you with everything, from the list of documents you need, filling the online application form, paying the visa fee, booking the appointment, submitting your documents and biometrics, and finally getting your visa in hand. So grab a pen, take some notes, and let's get started. The first step is choose the right visa. First, decide on the type of visa you need. If you're going for a short stay, like a tourism, a family visit, a business meeting, or a short course, the standard visitor visa is the one you will want. This allows you to stay in the UK for up to 6 months. Next one is gather your supporting documents. This is a very important part, so collect your supporting documents carefully. Based on this, the visa officer will decide whether to give you the visa or not. You must convince the visa officer through the documents you provide that you will return to Sri Lanka after your UK trip. If you give any documents that are not in English or Welsh, you must also give a full English translation. Also, it should be verified by the Consular Office, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Sri Lanka. Each translation must contain the date of translation, the translator's full name and signature, and the translator's contact details. All documents should be in A4 size. If any document is not A4 size, you should take a photocopy of it on A4 size paper. Here's what you need to prepare before your appointment. Your passport. You should have all countries' passport and make sure your passport is not expired. Many countries need your passport to be valid for at least 6 months after the date you plan to leave their country. Also, your passport should have at least one blank page for the visa. Copy of your passport. Take a photocopy of the biometric details page of your passport and also photocopy any use pages, like if you had any visas or entry and exit stamps. And also, if you have any old passports, give photocopies of the first page and the pages that were used, like pages with stamps or visas. The next one is a recent passport-sized photo. Take the photo with white background, and the photo should not be older than 3 months. Next, birth certificate. You need to submit your birth certificate and its English translation. If you're married, you can also submit your marriage certificate and your children's birth certificates. Move to next. Proof of funds. This is the big part of this visa. You need to show that you have enough money for your round trip, including your flight ticket, accommodation, food, and travel expenses during your trip in the UK. Also, you should show how you got this money for this visit. If you are working somewhere, you can show your salary as your income, or if you are a retired person, you can show your pension. Not only that, but also any of your saving and gifted money. If you are a self-employee, you can show your business income. So, what are the documents evidence you can submit for proof of funds? Bank statements from the last 6 months that indicate your salary or any of your regular income. Bank balance confirmation letter from your bank. Last 3 months' salary slips. If you are self-employed, you can show your business bank account. Also, if you have a fixed deposit in a bank, you can use that as proof of your money. Just get a certified letter from the bank to show it. If you have any additional business or any income, that can also document it. With these documents, you can prove that you have enough money for your trip to the UK. Also, they show that you have a regular income in Sri Lanka. These things help to show that you will come back to Sri Lanka after your trip. Next thing is property. You can also show if you have any property like land or a house. You can give the deed as a document. This also shows a strong connection to your country. Next, employment status. If you are working now, you can get a letter from your employer. The letter should be addressed to the UK Embassy in Colombo. It should include your job title, whether you work full-time or part-time, when you started the job, your monthly salary, and leave approval with the start and end dates of your leave. If you are a retired person, you can show your pension documents. If you are self-employed, you can show your business registration. Sponsor. If someone from the UK is sponsoring your travel, daily expenses, or accommodation, you must give proof. This includes a sponsor letter from the person helping you. The letter should clearly say what costs they are covering, like flight ticket, accommodation, or all expenses during your trip. The dates of your travel. Your relationship with the sponsor, for example, if they are a family member or friends. If the sponsor is a family member, include documents to prove the relationship, such as birth certificates. A copy of the sponsor's passport. If the sponsor is not a British citizen, give a copy of their UK residence permit or visa. The sponsor's bank statements showing they have enough money to support you. Accommodation. For accommodation, you must show where you will stay during your visit. You can show a hotel booking, but make sure the booking has free cancellation. You can use websites like booking.com and show the booking confirmation. If you are staying with family or friends, include their address in the invitation letter or sponsor letter and also give a copy of their passport. Travel itinerary. For your travel itinerary, you need to give a copy of your flight ticket itinerary. But do not buy the flight ticket. You can get a flight itinerary from any travel agency or flight ticketing office without booking the ticket. Finally, cover letter. A cover letter is optional, but it's helpful for the visa officer to understand your situation better. If you choose to include a cover letter, make sure to mention the following details: your personal details, name, passport number, and address. The purpose of your visit. The type of visa you are applying for. Your travel itinerary, including travel dates and the places you plan to visit. Accommodation details, including where you will stay in the UK. Your employment status, whether you are employed, self-employed, or a student. Your financial situation, how you will support yourself during your trip. Your current living situation, whether you live with family or rent a place. Sponsorship information, if someone is sponsoring you. Your foreign travel history, if you've traveled to other countries before. So, these are the documents that you need to submit along with the application form. Now, let's move on to the online application. To fill out the online application, you need to go to gov.uk. On the website, first go to Visas and Immigration. Then click on Visit the UK. After that, click Visit the UK as a standard visitor. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and you will see a link to apply for a standard visitor visa. Click on that, then scroll down again and click the Apply button. Next, you need to select your language. Then, choose your country. In our case, Sri Lanka. After that, select the option, I have identified the location where I will provide my biometrics. Now you can start the application. First, you need to create an account using your email and a new password. Once the account is created, continue filling the form with your personal details. You will also get a unique link to your email. You can use this link to go back to your application later, if needed. So don't worry, you can save your answers and come back anytime. You will need to provide the following information in your online application: the dates you are planning to travel to the UK, where you will be staying during your visit, how much you think your trip will cost, your current home address, and how long you've lived there, your parents' names and dates of birth, how much you earn in a year, details of any criminal, civil, or immigration offenses you may have committed, details of your travel history for the past 10 years, your employer's address and telephone number, your partner's name, date of birth and passport number, the name and address of anyone paying for your trip, the name, address, and passport number of any family members you have in the UK. These are the details you need to fill in the application. Make sure to be truthful and provide all the information they ask for. Also, double-check everything, especially your name and passport number, to avoid any mistakes. The next stage is pay the visa fee. These are the visa fees at the moment, but they may change in the future. How to pay the visa fee? At the end of the online application, you will be directed to pay the visa fee online using your bank card, debit, or credit card. The payment will be charged in British pounds. So, make sure you have enough money in your bank to cover the amount after converting to GBP using the current exchange rate. If your card doesn't work during payment, you can call your bank's hotline and ask them to allow the international payment. Book your biometrics appointment. Once you've paid the visa fee, you'll be redirected to VFS Global website to schedule your biometrics appointment in Colombo. You will choose a date and time and receive a checklist of what to bring. Mainly your passport, appointment confirmation, and supporting documents. VFS also offers premium packages like courier return service to get your passport delivered back, SMS and email updates, document upload assistance, document checking service. If you want, you can buy these VFS services. But please remember, buying these services does not guarantee that you will get a UK visa. Processing and waiting time. Once you have applied online, proved your identity, and submit your documents at the VFS Center in Colombo, you will usually get a decision on your visa within 3 weeks. But for the fast processing, priority services are available for an additional fee. You will receive SMS or email updates on every stage of processing visa. Your passport will be returned by courier or for pickup. So that's everything for this video. If this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments below. Good luck with your visa, and enjoy your time in the UK.